Well, here we are again. It's Friday night. It is Memorial Weekend, and everybody's getting ready to have a good weekend. Hopefully, you're not having to work and you can go out and have some fun this weekend. Although, keep in mind, Memorial Weekend, what is it about? It's about remembrance of our fallen veterans. So, take a minute and think about that and what the real reason for Memorial Weekend is. But in conjunction with that, you know that we have a lot of fun during this weekend because it kind of kicks off our summer season. And we're on that note tonight. I am going to be painting with a friend of mine. She's my new Facebook friend, Denita Atkins, and we are going to be co-painting. In other words, we'll be sharing the screen together as we paint and talk about art and all kinds of cool stuff. So stay tuned, and we're going to get into this thing, and we'll be right back. Okay, here we are. Here we are again. Once again, it's me. Hi, it's Kim, and it's Denita. Hey,
Night.
Hey, it's good to have you. It's so nice to have somebody to share the screen with and to paint with, because it makes it so much more fun. You know, as you know, too, you do your own classes. I'll let you talk a little bit about what you are and what you do, too. You do your own thing, but it's so much more interactive to have other people to play around with, so to speak. And for those that are just tuning in, or for tuning in later, just so you know who I am, I'm Kim Hostetter, and I'm Crafting with Kim. And I like to do, or I do, and I love to do, is online paint and in-person paint and craft parties and classes. And so anytime you want to join me on Facebook, I'm also on YouTube now. I would appreciate you giving the love and doing some sprinkles and sharing and subscribing on YouTube and Facebook, and letting everybody know what we're up to, and let's all join in and have a good time. If you also want to join in, you can come and join in with us and make comments and likes and all that good stuff. So now, before I talk any more about myself, I want not Anita. You know why I'm saying Anita? Because I'm putting Denita with your last name with the A. So Denita is going to talk a little bit about what she is and what she does with her art business.
Hi, everyone. My name is Denita with the Buttercup Creations. I like to paint, and I also make wreaths for the doors. So mainly I make door hangers and items for the front door decor for the front door or the wall, whatever. So I like to paint and make wreaths, and I make door hangers, and I make signs for wreaths. All things involving doors. I have a YouTube channel, I have a Facebook page, and I also have Instagram and Pinterest, all in the same name at Buttercup Creations.
Buttercup Creations. Okay, guys, you can look her up there. Hey, you got one of your wreaths handy to show them sort of what you do?
See all those things up there hanging?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
There's tons of them.
So you said you have, don't you sell on Etsy? Did you mention it?
Yes, I have an Etsy shop as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I used to have Etsy as well when I did my stones. Excuse me, guys. Robert told me I need to leave my hair down because I look better with my hair down, but I'm sorry, it's stinking hot, so I gotta put my hair up. I can't handle it with this warm weather. I know and I'm in Florida. Denita, you're in Texas, correct?
Yeah,
and I know Texas gets hot as a booger too. I used to live in Texas. I was in the military there for 4 years, and my daughter was actually born in Texas, so I know Texas weather. It gets warm just like Florida.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, guys. So, Denita, let me see. Well, I'm going to kind of give them a little bit of lead in what we're going to be doing tonight as far as what we're going to be painting. And then I'm going to sort of like walk everybody through it like I was teaching a class. But Denita, pretty much, she's her own thing. She knows how to paint. She's familiar with this image, even though neither one of us has actually painted this before. And we're not doing it with a tracer. We're basically just freehanding it. We'll have a little bit different style and a little bit different take, but this is good because it shows people that even when you do a party painting situation with a group, There's no two that are ever alike. The colors and the variations are all a little different, and you get your creative license to do it really the way you want to do it.
Exactly.
So this is why I like this idea, because it's going to be a good tutorial for people to see and hopefully get them over their fear of painting, especially if you're a beginner painter and you think that you can't do this. Not true. This is the really fun painting. Okay, so basically what we're going to be working on, I got a little printout here. Denita and I basically actually met through a group of ladies online called Paint Party Headquarters, and it's a bunch of artists. And it's through Heidi Easley, who's Texas Art and Soul. She's awesome, by the way. It's a private member group. And what she does is kind of helps us learn the art side of business and how to use art to make money and to promote parties and in lessons and things like that, either online and in person. That's how I started doing all this, is through her. So Denita and I actually met through there, and we become, online buddies. And basically one day we'll not meet in person. That would be awesome. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to show you this image. This is what we're going to be tackling tonight. I'm not saying tackling because it's not hard. It might look hard to some, but it's actually going to be a really fun. And I thought it was awesome. It's got a little margarita glass if you want to put the margarita. It's got your little directional signs that you can customize, and it's also got a cool surfboard. Oh my, surfboards. I got to mention this. I might have mentioned this earlier if anybody saw it, but check this out, guys. I got my surfboards today.
Oh, good. Yay.
Yeah, they're from, Rod.
Yes.
Heidi's dad. Yeah, they came. I got 10 of them. They're actually plywood. He did a nice job. He's got the edges all cleaned up, and they're smoothed down, so they're really ready to go. But these are 18 inchers. And I'm going to paint one up as a mock. And I really hope that people might want to do this, an online class. I can do an in-person class, but I can actually do these online because I can send this to you to the mail. It wouldn't be too pricey for shipping. And we can paint these together as an online class. So, but these are really cool. I'm excited to get started with those. All right. Now, once again, that's the image we're going to be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and put down below and show you guys what my setup is here. All right. And Denita, like I said, you kind of, follow along or do sort of the similar things. I'm actually going to be painting mine. Let me get it situated here. I'm going to be working off of a flat. I'm not doing a wrap canvas tonight because this is just like a fun little online class, but I'm trying to get my camera straightened up here so it looks, there we go. I think a little bit better now. Okay, so I've just got a little flat board guy. By the way, guys, this is from the Dollar Tree. It's $1. Come on. Now, this is not going to break the bank. So a little $1, 11 by 14 canvas. We can do this in a 16 by 20 if you want to do it larger. But for the sake of this class, I'm just tutorial. I'm just doing this with the smaller one. Okay, like I said, as you come on, let me get my comments up here. I am just now, who we got here? Okay. Oh, Ariel. Oh, hello. Oh my God. It's so glad to have people here. Thank you. So I'm just learning this particular forum. So as you come on, please say hi. Let me know where you're from. And I know you're Robert's niece. Are you out in California? Ariel? You're out in California, I think, right? Or Texas, one of the two. Anyway, say hi. Let me know where you're from. And if you have any questions as we go along, please just Denita and I are answering one of your questions. Anyway, let's get started. So, like I said, I'm using a flat 11 by 14 canvas from the Dollar Tree. A few brushes I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using my flat 3/4 inch brush. This is not a really big surface to have to paint, so I'm using, this is the biggest brush I'll need. I have a couple other brushes here that I'll be using, like a liner brush and a smaller brush, and we'll do some of the more detailed stuff. But I think pretty much I've got it whipped with these brushes. That I might have to get up and get something else. I've got a pencil because actually, since we don't have a tracer, which is basically an outline before you paint, after I do my backgrounds, I'm going to do a little pencil sketch on mine with the tiki hut and the tree just to get my proportions because that's the way I like to roll. All right, so paints. We're using acrylic paints. And let me see. We're going to start, basically when you start a painting, what you normally do is you start your backgrounds. You do your background and you work forward, okay? Background to foreground. So in this case, since we've got a beach scene going on, we've got a sky, we've got a water level, and we've got our beach. So we've got three basic like background sections here. Your sky is going to be probably about here, then you got your water, and then you got to have a little bit of a beach. All right, so for that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm using just basic acrylics. I like to use the Deco.Art. They are very good for craft paints and this kind of painting. They're not like fine quality, but they definitely get you through when you're painting the way we paint. And like I said, this is not a really difficult skill level paint. This is just kind of like a sort of I would consider it a beginner painter. Anyway, so I've got a little bit of that. I'm going to throw some blue on here. This is more of like a robin's egg, or this is called blue jay. This is actually called blue jay. And of course, white. You got to have white. All right. You can see I've used this plate before. I like to use them over until they get pretty crusty. And then I'll get rid of them. All right. Make sure you got your water with you, your little cup full of water. You need to have a paper towel or a rag close by, and then we're just kind of go for it. I don't know. I just got in a habit always. I dip my brush in water first. I just like to do it that way because it feels like my brushes need to be wet before I start painting. But you don't want it to be like super wet unless you're doing for like a watercolor blend. All right. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to work on the sky. So basically it's just the blues and the white, and kind of mixing a little bit together to get a little bit of a lighter tone. All right, and normally, let's see, I'm just gonna kind of like eyeball this. I'm just sort of making my line about right there. I gotta remember this is a smaller canvas, so I'm not working as big as that. So that's like my sky level right there. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just start, let's see if you guys start painting this in. If you can't see it, let me know. And I'll move it around, but I'm kind of keeping an eye on myself as well. All right, so when we're doing the sky, keep in mind, like I said, when you're doing horizons, it's always a little darker as you look out at it. So in other words, your skyline level, excuse me, I need to take a little sip of water here. Your skyline level is going to be a smidge darker at the top than it would be as you go a little bit closer to the shore. Okay, so keep that in mind. And remember, you can always, and see how I'm doing like back and forth stroke motions like this because it is a horizontal. I'm kind of doing that motion like that to get that sky effect. And right now, bear in mind, we're just kind of getting base coats on. If we need to go back and tweak things, we can definitely do that. But we need to get the base coat on so that we can get it dried, and then we can start adding a little bit more extra detail as we go along. Now, this particular painting doesn't have clouds, but if you want to add clouds, we can add some clouds. But I'll do that in a little bit and show you how to add, because I like to have little fluffy clouds on mine sometimes. Okay, so see how easy that is? That's just basically adding the two colors. Or a little bit. I don't even really add any aqua, honestly. I mean, you can add a little bit of aqua in there, just a kind of color variation. But really, it worked with just the two colors, that robin's blue and the white. How's it going, Denita? You doing all right? What kind of canvas? What size are you using?
I'm using a 11 by 14, I think.
Okay, same as me. Okay.
No, it's a 12 by 16. I'm sorry. 12
by 16? Okay, cool. You know, you can paint this. It doesn't have to be on a canvas. You can paint these.
I've got some paper and I've got some boards.
Yep. Remember when they did this, when Hattie did this in the challenge, and I thought was cute is doing it on the somebody did it on a jean pocket. No, that was the
I know.
That was the sunflower on the jean pocket. But the clipboard is what I'm trying to say. The clipboard. I thought that was pretty cool. Somebody did it on a clipboard, and I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. I've always thought about painting clipboards as well. I'm going to go ahead and put just like a little bit of a white line down here. Just get a little bit of a lighter line along the line here. So Memorial Weekend. What's everybody up to for Memorial Weekend? What do you got going on, Denita? Are you doing anything fun, like related, or is your hubby working, or what?
Yes, he is. He's working this weekend, and I will be home doing what I do.
Pretty much. I'm kind of in the same boat. I asked 2 or 3 of my local friends here, are they doing anything? And they're all working. I'm like, dang.
Oh, wow.
Normally, I probably, actually, you know what? I normally have weekends off. So, but I would have been working the Monday if I was still working with my client. For those of you guys who don't know what I was doing for my regular job, just until Mother's Day, I was actually working as a caregiver for an elderly lady. And I've been doing that for a year and a half, and she became like part of my family. And anyway, she passed away on Mother's Day, which is, kind of sad, but in a way it was bittersweet. She was 96 years old, and she passed away at a really appropriate time because it was, I'll look up for a second. It was during the time of her family was actually there on Mother's Day. And so she passed away with her family around her. That was really sweet. Anyway, for a little bit more upbeat note, I didn't want to get into that too much. But anyway, I'm just saying that right now I'm kind of like just playing with my art and having some fun and doing this kind of stuff and really enjoying having a little bit of time to myself to do art. So, how often, Denita, do you work on your wreaths? I mean, like every week, or is it just as you need, or as people order things, or what?
Yes, I'm either working on a wreath or a door hanger all the time. I'm doing something all the time.
Yeah, I'm the same way, pretty much the same way. Okay, now I've got my sky. I want to go ahead and get my ocean down. It's usually a little bit bigger, but I got to keep my perspective because I need to do, I probably made my sky actually a little bit too big for this. I might actually take my line up a little bit bigger on my sky.
Right. I know I did too. I'm just going to go over it.
Yeah. See, guys, this is the beauty too of working with acrylics. If you goof up, you can just, acrylics are so user friendly. You can just go right over it after it dries, or sometimes it's not even totally dry.
And do it again.
Yep.
So fun.
Or another little trick I've learned too is that, you can take your, if you wanted to, like if you make a little mistake, you can get one of these guys that I always have hanging around. Get you some little baby wipes, hand wipes, and you can use those just to kind of like wipe off a basic surface area there. Okay, so that looks a little bit better because you want to have more ocean than sky. All right, so I got that. Now I'm going to take my other line down to probably about here. By the way, Denita, I don't know if you noticed this. Did you see we're talking about Heidi. She's like our art coach. Did you see some of her photographs from Panama City?
Yes, I did. I saw some of them. They're beautiful.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy because I used to live in Panama City.
Oh,
and I was looking at some of those. I'm like, oh my gosh, I miss that so much. It's beautiful. Now, granted, I'm in Florida. I must admit, it's beautiful here too. I love Florida. Oh, hello. I keep thinking that Panama City is not Florida. You know why? Because it's way up there in the dang panhandle. And I always forget that it actually is a part of Florida. But, I'm more like in the northern Florida. Well, I'm in Daytona area. So, okay, let's see. We got anybody else? We've got 3 people. That's you and me. And who else we got on here? Ariali?
I can't really see the comments, so you just let me know.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really, nobody's really commenting yet, but hopefully people will start asking some questions in a little bit.
Yeah, I shared this on my page.
Huh?
I shared this on my business page and on my personal page.
Okay. I did put it out on the PPQ, PPHQ. Did you see it?
No, I didn't even have time to do that. I'm sorry. I forgot all about that.
That's all right. Yeah, I don't think I got any response from anybody, but I did do it. All right. So kind of getting my water colors in now. Like I said, basic colors. We can always go over this a little bit, but in this case, we're using some of the aqua. Got to get that water line, and I need to kind of blend this in a little bit better. I know that.
Also, I'm not sure if I introduced myself. My name is Denita Atkinson. I know you introduced me, but I just wanted to say again, my name is Denita Atkinson with a Buttercup Creations. And all my social media is a Buttercup Creations. That's ABC, a Buttercup Creations.
Oh, ABC. Okay. Where did you get Buttercup from?
Me and my daughter, me and my family would always say, "Suck it up, Buttercup." And one day
Oh, okay.
about business, and they was telling us to have something personal that's to your business, and make sure it means something to you.
Right.
And anything that I thought about, it was already taken up. And the only thing I kept coming back up with was Buttercup.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Somehow I got Buttercup Creations, but I
Well,
looked online and somebody already had like 100 people on their page that was the name of their page was Buttercup Creations. So that's what I really like to go by is Buttercup Creations. But since I saw somebody else with that name, I decided to go with A Buttercup Creations.
A
Could
Buttercup Creations.
Yeah, it
Yep.
could have been the Buttercup Creations or whatever, but I went with the ABC thing,
ABCs.
So
Okay, well, that works too.
everybody
Now,
just likes the name.
I remember back in the day, remember when phone books were around? Hello?
Yeah.
Phone books. Dating ourselves. No, what the heck's a phone book? These youngers will be like, I've never heard of a phone book
Yeah,
before.
I know.
But phone books were around. Oh, by the way, before I get into my little conversation about phone books, all right. I got a little booger on my paint there. I wanted to kind of show you guys, you can see I just sort of, and Denita too, we're just kind of doing like a little color blend. Once again, your ocean is a little darker as you look out to it, and it gets lighter when you're looking in. You can throw some waves in there, and I just kind of blended the two, the aqua and the and the little bit of blue and the white together. If you want to do a little wave effect, you can just take the edge of your brush and just sort of do this number. I mean, it's really pretty simple. There's lots of little ways to do waves, but and then you can blend them a little bit more or keep them a little bit more stronger if you want, depending on how you look. Okay. Remember, this is just our background because we're going to be putting the tiki and everything before it.
That's right.
Okay. All right. So that's probably pretty good. Let's see. Maybe add a couple more. I like to add a little bit on the shoreline myself. But we're going to be doing, I'm going to do a pretty light colored sand. Now, the one thing that I remember Heidi when she's doing this, she's talking about Panama City. Oh my goodness, they do. They have, it's white. The sand is so beautiful white.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the sand around here is a little bit more tan, but it's still pretty nice. It's pretty nice, soft sand. I tell you, one of the areas of sand that I don't like is in Texas, and actually in Flagler Beach, where it's close to me too. They have what's called coquina shell sand. Are you familiar with that? It's basically, okay, so for my sand, by the way, you can do all white if you want, but I'm taking a little bit of tan here. And I'm going to take a little bit of tan and white together, just kind of mix it because I don't want it to be all totally white and all totally tan. Just kind of lightening that tan up. Anyway, yeah, so basically, oh, you know what I'm realizing too here? I need a little bit more space for my sand. So I got to go over, as I'm looking at this, like I said, since we don't have our tracer for proportions, we're just having to wing it. And I'm realizing I need some more space for my tiki, spot. So I'm going to do it about like that. All right, there we go. All right. Anyway, yeah. So coquina sand is basically made out of a bunch of crushed up shells. And it's really rough, actually. I don't care for it at all. But the beaches, a couple of the beaches around here in my area have coquina sand. And like the area I used to live in, a little town called Flagler Beach, had coquina sand in it. And it's like, oh my God, I hated to go to the beach because it's rough. That sugar sand is in like Panama City, and Daytona's got nice sand too. Pretty good. It's so much better. All right, so guys, see here, I'm just kind of blending that tan and that white together. You guys can see this is really not brain surgery. I mean, that's really
exactly
so far.
This is not, and I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, this is fine. This is not fine art. This is fun art. So
there you go. Yep, that's what Heidi says. It is not fine art. We are just having fun. We're playing around. We're learning some, really basic techniques. I'll tell you straight up, I've never considered myself a really fabulous painter. I can get through and I can do a little bit better detailed and, things like that. But I've always been one to be, kind of like Heidi. That's why I think I like this so much. I like her style. I'm a little bit more on the whimsical side, and just really fun images, instead of something I had to do like landscapes and stuff like that. And I have commissioned murals, which, by the way, I like doing murals. If anybody's interested and they want me to do anything like that, yes, absolutely. But yeah, but I prefer things like this. They're just so much funner, and they don't take a zillion amount of hours to do. Okay, so now for mine, you can see I've pretty much got where I want to be right now. I might tweak it. Oh, the one thing that I did want to do that I saw Heidi do that was pretty cool is she made like a little pathway. But
A little what? A path?
she put like a little bit of pathway, but I think I'm gonna do the tiki in there first. Now, mine's still a little bit wet and I want to dry it. So I'm gonna use my handy dandy heat gun here. So I'm gonna, clog your ears for a second. Might be a little bit noisy.
Little paint book, little hangers in my. I'm a perfectionist, so I'm sorry, but I have to get it exactly the way I want it before I can move on.
Does that sound very loud to you?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, good. Good, good. Is the volume okay on the music too?
It sounds fine.
Okay. I'm so glad that I discovered this Stream Beats music. Oh my goodness, it's so nice because it's copyright free. You don't have to worry about somebody getting in trouble for playing music online.
Yep.
It's totally cool. And I still have to figure out a way to get it to work with my. It's kind of interesting. I'm looking on the camera as opposed to my own piece, and it looks darker, like my sand looks darker than what it really is in person. At least it does to me. So I'm going to put a little bit more white there. Let me see if I can grab some white over here. Fill in this little spot here. Oh,
what color did you use on your sand?
I used this guy here. Is basically like, it's actually interesting. Everybody know the name. It's called Beachcombers Beige.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a tan with white, and I kind of blended the two together.
Okay, I'm not sure about you, but I always use Deco-Art paints.
Yeah, I do too, but I do now, especially for paint parties. But I had a lot of just, some of these are, you can see by how old dog-eared this thing is. Some of them are really old, and I'm just kind of using what I got. So, but if I do a paint party, I use like new Art Decos, like really good, better quality paints.
Definitely, me too.
They do. I did notice like that one there that I just showed you was an apple barrel. I can definitely tell the difference. The apple barrel is a little thinner. The Art Deco definitely, better quality.
I do have different paints here, but I stick with Deco-Art unless I'm just doing a background or something, because it's just such a better paint as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it is. And I said Art Deco, I meant Deco-Art.
Yes, I understand. It's thicker for me. It just works better. It's just better quality paint.
It does. I mean, I can definitely tell that. I never paid too much attention to it, and to tell you the truth, once it was Heidi that actually pointed that out. So I'm like, acrylics are acrylics. But then the folk arts are actually pretty good too.
Yeah. And I love using, what is it? The chalk paint. I don't know if you've ever used those.
All the time. I love chalk paint.
Oh, I do too. But,
love chalk paint.
It's hard to paint acrylic paintings with
especially when I do furniture and stuff, because it just saves so much time. I can't stand prepping and sanding and all that poo-poo, and you don't have to do that with chalk paint. At least I do. I'll go again. Okay, just drying this up because I'm getting ready to do my tea. What did you say, Donnie?
Are you talking to me?
I was talking to myself, but I heard you say something. So.
Oh, yeah. I'm saying that, I don't know if people know much about chalk paint, but the chalk paint, it does usually cover in one coat, and that's why I love chalk paint, and it dries fast.
Yep, absolutely. I love it. And like I said, no sanding, nothing like that. You just put it on, and then you can put your wax on top if you want. I've done several pieces like that. My aunt had me do like a curio cabinet thing for her that she uses in her living room with it. And it turned, I did like a red, it's called ear bob red, but it turned out really good. Also too, there is a new, relatively new product. I've been seeing the gal on Facebook and my aunt looked at them. It's another brand of type of chalk paint, but God, I can't think of the name of it right now. The lady that has the company, and they look like really awesome quality paint.
Is it Annie Sloan?
What's it called?
Annie Sloan?
No, it's not Annie Sloan.
Bell?
Huh?
Or Dixie Bell?
Dixie Bell, I think it is.
Yeah. Both of those are really good, but I just use what's economical, and that is the Waverly.
Yeah, the Walmart brand. Yeah, absolutely. I've used it too.
But
okay.
Have you heard that they're supposed to be discontinuing that?
With the Waverly brand?
Yes.
Wow.
I know a lot of people's stores are already going on clearance with it.
I wonder why.
Yeah, but if they do, I'm going to be buying some of it up.
Yeah, I'm glad you told me that. I need to go grab some too because it's really pretty inexpensive compared to some of the other ones out there.
Not only that, it's such a great brand. I mean, the paint, everybody uses it, but I know.
I don't know why in the world they're getting rid of it. You think
imagine.
that if it's selling, they would keep doing it, you know?
Exactly, but everybody I know purchased that kind of paint. So I'm just really surprised they may be doing, they may be getting rid of it.
Well, that's really rotten. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm taking a pencil now and I'm just going to freehand my little tiki, just a basic outline. So I'll proportion wise. So hopefully I won't be too out of proportion here. I could, I've seen some people just go with the brush, like Heidi just kind of went with a brush and did it. But I'm like, nah.
Yeah, well, I do it both ways. It's whatever I feel like doing that day, honestly.
All right, so that's it. Basically, and then I've got my little, take that like that, coming down. So that's kind of the water line still. So this music is really interesting. It runs like all kinds of different like beats and world beats. I noticed that it does have a lot of Asian influences in this music. See, I think I'll go about right there, I guess.
I'm going to do just a little bit of drying on my board here.
Okay. Man, you mean to tell me you ain't got your hair dryer close by?
Yes, I did. I've got it here.
All right, so there's my tiki. Let me see. The tree's going to be about right here. Palms right here. So about like that. All right, and then the sign will go in front of that. Okay. All right, so that's really all I did, guys. And I know you can't see it. It's very light, but I'll hold it up so you can see. I literally just did a simple little outline with pencil. I mean, it's nothing fancy. I just kind of did an outline to sort of get my proportions. So when I start actually painting it, it doesn't look too awful, like out of proportion. Okay, so here we go. For the tiki hut, let me see. We're going to do the thatched roof. Do anybody know what the thatched roof is actually made out of? Do you know what they're made out of? Denita, do you know what it's made out of? Oh, she's blow drying. She can't hear me. Anybody else out there want to comment? Well, I guess there's only one other person out there. Let's see. Anyway, for those who want to know what a thatched roof is made out of, it is made out of the palm leaves that are dried up. All right. A little tidbit there for you. So let me see. I'm going to be using for that, I've got some burnt umber. Okay. Burnt umber. I'm using a little bit of the nutmeg too, nutmeg brown. Heidi's got a little bit of the green and the white in there. We'll see how that goes. I might I definitely will throw a little bit of white, but I got white on there already. All right, here we go. Here goes everything. Let me go ahead and do this hut. So on this guy, like I said, this is the first timer, but you're just gonna remember it's palm, so I'm just doing like long stroke motions for now.
Yes, I got you.
I was asking. I didn't look up. I was painting, and I was asking you, do you know what palm fronds are? I mean, the palm thatched roofs are made out of. And I'm like, why isn't she answering? And I looked up, and you were blow dry.
Yeah, I can hear you. I didn't know you were talking to me.
Yeah, I was. I was just jabbing. So I answered the question.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
So they're kind of sort of like a little bit. By the way, there is close to me. Well, the area I used to live in, like I said, I lived in this beach town, this cute little beach town called Flagler Beach. I lived there for many years. And it's about 45. Actually, that's where my daughter and my grandkids live now. But it's about 45 minutes from here. But there's this place. It used to be called Sikomo No. And it's
Sikomo No?
Sikomo No. Yeah.
I like that name.
Yeah, and it was I think they renamed it, but I used to know the owners years ago. But it had a really cool like a really cool tiki bar.
Uh-huh.
And I used to love when I lived over there. I used to love just because it's right across literally from the it's sitting on 81A, and it's right on the water, like right across from the ocean. So it was such a neat spot to go hang out and, just relax and have a little drink or whatever, watch the ocean. And a lot of the locals used to go there, some of the good old day memories.
Right.
All right. So I'm just kind of leaving it like that. It doesn't have to be perfect, and I can go back and tweak it if I want. But for now, I'm going to call that good. And all right, I'm still using my big brush here. You guys can see that. Put my lines. One thing nice about these, if you got a really new decent brush and your bristles aren't separated yet, like it's not been overused, you get a nice clean like defined line. You can use it for quite a bit of your painting. Make that a little bit thicker on that side. All right, we'll call that good too. Now let me see. Do the bar part. So, Denita, I know you said you originally used to live in Georgia before you moved to Texas. Yeah. What part of Georgia, by the way?
Dalton.
Oh, Dalton.
North Georgia.
Yeah. I have relatives in the Marietta area.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess they're still there. I mean, I know that they're still in that area somewhere. I don't really talk to Craig and Lisa and Diane. Sometimes you are on here. You were on last night, Diane. I think they're like right outside of that area, Atlanta maybe or something. I haven't been up in there in years. The last time I was in Georgia was after Hurricane Michael, which was in 2017? I think it was 2017 or 2018, I believe. 2017? I can't remember. It was October 2017. Yeah. Anyway, that took everything out, of course. And Robert and I, he was working with a pallet company at the time. And they asked him, they picked a few chosen guys that were really good workers, and they asked them if they wanted to go to Georgia and work for a period of time until they got things running back up in Panama City. So we said, yeah, I mean, the pay was really good. And so they took us up there and put us up in the Wyndham Hotel. And I mean, I was out of work because of the hurricane. So, there wasn't anything I could really do. And we stayed up there for 4 months and lived in the hotel while he worked, and they paid all the expenses and everything. So it was pretty darn cool. But it was a little town called, oh golly, Kim, that was the whole point I was getting at. What's the name of that town? Oh, I wish Robert was here. He could tell me. Can't think of it right now. You know how it's funny when sometimes you're painting and you're not like thinking because you're not focused. So you're like trying to think of things. I'm the same way. I get kind of spacey when I paint, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Does that ever happen to you? I think most people kind of do that when they start painting. You know, they start getting a little bit spacey. Where'd you go? She disappeared on me. Hello. Hello, Denita. Earth to Denita. Yeah, so speaking of spacey, here I'm talking to air. But yeah, what was the name of that town? Dang it, Robert, what was the name of that town? Tan is the name of that town.
What was that?
I'm sitting there talking to myself. I didn't know you walked away. But there was this little town outside of Atlanta that was a college town that they put us in, and he went and worked for this pallet company he was working with for like 4 months.
Uh-huh.
And I'm trying to think of the darn name of it. Good night, it's right on the tip of my tongue. It was a neat little town, actually. It was a very cool little collegey town. Golly. Maybe it'll come to me as I'm painting. But what I was saying is that, I don't know about you, but I think most people, when they start painting, you get a little spacey. Like you start getting in you're concentrating and you're kind of getting in.
What colors are you using now?
What?
What colors are you using now?
Oh, for the Tiki, I used a little bit of burnt umber brown and a little bit of nutmeg brown, like a red brown. And then I just threw a little bit of white in there with it, white or tan, just kind of take it down a little bit. So, yeah.
I think I'm going to use a little bit of the barn red.
Okay, cool.
With the burnt umber because
mix it, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what color that is in there that she had besides the white.
I do remember her mentioning that there was burnt umber in there, which does give it. But I can see according to my printout, it doesn't print out exactly, and it doesn't have to be exact, but it looks like there might be a little bit of black going on, to tell you the truth, in the thatched roof part. But I didn't put any black in mine. I just sort of winged it. All right, and I'm going to put a nice little line up the top there. Give it a little bit of highlight. So what I was saying, Denita, does this happen to you when you start painting or you get in your creative mode? You kind of get a little spacey, like if somebody's trying to talk to you or something, you don't think about it and you're kind of like, huh?
Yeah, kind of zone out.
Yeah, because you're focused and you're concentrating, so you're kind of like a little bit of an airhead. All right, mess that up. I need to make that more defining. There we go. A nice defining line like I had it before. So yeah, this is a nice little. We need to do this more often, Denita. I want to color paint.
I was thinking about trying to do it every Friday night. Is anybody else online with us?
I don't think so. Not anymore. If they are, they're not commenting.
Oh, I'm surprised.
I only see 3 people. No, there's only 3. Actually, somebody left a comment. I can't tell. I know it was a comment. It was a heart. Somebody left a heart. But not right now. But yeah, I would love to do this. I've been doing my Thursday nights, but I just started doing Thursday nights because of my work schedule. I have a little bit more flexibility now. So, we could change to Friday nights if, we choose to. I just kind of thought that, if we're trying to capture an audience, maybe Thursday night would be better because people might want to go out on Fridays.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
I don't know. Although Thursday nights, I don't have much of an audience yet either.
Yeah, you have to be consistent.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I have a lot of friends on my page. I have a lot of people on there that follow me. So I have over 3,000 people, but to get everybody to see my comments, I'm having a hard time with that. I noticed you said that today. You put that out there. And I had the same thing with me. So I don't know if it's an algorithm thing that's going on. Oh, I'm sure it is.
Or what? Really what it is.
Commented on my post, though?
What's that?
Did you see how many people commented on my post though?
There, you mean the one you put out earlier?
Yeah, way over 100 people. So I don't know.
Oh,
They
wow.
some things, but they can't see others. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it either. I just seem like I have the same basic few people that are always commenting, and I rarely get anybody besides those same handful of people. So I don't really know.
Yeah, but you just started, and I've been doing. Well, I haven't done anything in over a year because of my back issues. But well, it's not been that long. I don't know how long it's been. But just have at it. You can't give up yet.
Oh, I know. I know. I'm not. I am the type of person that gets a little, I get a little impatient sometimes, but
I do too. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about myself because that does happen to me. You know, I feel like nobody's coming on, nobody's watching, so I just like, well, nobody's going to be there anyway, so why should I get on? You know?
yeah, it can be a little discouraging, definitely, because you're like, well, I've got some really cool stuff. What was it that we were talking about last night? When we were chatting, saying that when it comes to creating, people like us that are creative, we don't understand why people don't want to do it. This is fun.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine why nobody would want to just sit down and paint with us.
I know, it's just the funnest thing ever. I mean, and it's not, I mean, it's therapeutic. Like, I was thinking about it today when I was in here. Every time I come in my studio and I do my thing, I'm like, wow, I just, I put my tunes on. I've got a candle burning, a scented candle burning right now. And it's just so relaxing, and it's pretty darn freaking cool. So,
yeah, I got you.
I love it. And, it doesn't have to be painting. Anything you do that's kind of crafty that way is the same way.
Exactly. I got you.
So it kind of takes you in a different world. It takes you out of, the madness of your day and everything you got going on. And I mean, it just helps you relax. And that's why I think it's very therapeutic.
Yes, I got you.
I'm probably doing a little bit more detail than I would if I was teaching this, but I've got the time to mess around with it. So anyway, okay, there we go. It didn't have to be brain surgery, like I said. Okay, that's kind of my lines. We'll see how that goes as I work it. All right, she's got a little bit one on the bottom here too. I need to make that a little bit more different. Oh, you're doing your palm tree first, huh?
Yeah, I like to go from my left side to the right side. I don't want to put my arm in this over here.
That's pretty smart. Sometimes I don't think about that, and I end up doing the same thing, and then I'm like, dang it. I have to reach over.
Yeah, I've got to put my arm down, and I just can't do it if there's paint there,
Right. But also, too, the stuff dries so stinking fast that...
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm going to put a little bit of line. Just a little line. Highlight line. So, yeah, like I said, even if people don't join us, it's still kind of fun to paint together.
Yes, I know. I mean, it beats
a lot funner
than ourselves in painting.
I know, it's a lot funner.
Yes.
All right. Okay, where am I at now? I am going to put a little bit, a smidge of that on there. Where did that one brush go here? I had it. I guess I can use this guy. Maybe I'll throw a little touch of green in there too. It just looks kind of cute with the green. Gives it a little oomph factor.
What are you working on now, Kim? I can't see you.
Oh, you can't? Why can't you see me?
Because I have my phone pointed down to my camera.
Oh, hello. Yeah, well, you can't. Wait a minute. You can't see the screen?
No.
Oh, I see why. Because you got your, okay. See, I'm working off my laptop. Yes, I've got my laptop in front of me so I can actually see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're looking at the laptop with us on there?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I can do that too. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I've got it. I've
gotten, and that's why, I mean, I've just figured out the angle today on this because I've been kind of switching around trying to figure out the best spot for looking right. And I sort of like did it. I set it up right before we started today, and I'm kind of liking this because it's good for me perspective wise, as far as teaching. I didn't want to go like in front of me because you're upside down when you're painting. And although you can kind of see, I think it looks a little bit more. I think it's better to look from the side. I mean, you're upside down now, and I guess it really doesn't bother. People can still get the idea. Well, I mean, like the person who's watching is upside down. Oh, Dee, hey, darling. I just figured out how to comment. Looks good. Girl, Dee, I love you. Oh my God, I'm so glad you joined us. Have some drinks, celebrate. Hey, we're painting. Why are you painting? I know you love Tiki's. I know you love beach. And then, we're supposed to be doing the margarita thing together here. Dee's a friend of mine from Lakeland. And my best friend, Susan, introduced us. We all went on a cruise together year before last, right, Dee? It was October 2016. Man, that was a fun cruise. I want to go again. Everybody's afraid to go cruising anymore. Anyway, Dee, yeah, so we're working on this tiki hut. So you're sitting there chilling, whatever you're doing. You can still watch us paint and have a good time. And, if you decide you want to change something, like if you decide you want to do a little bit different take on the margarita idea, we can do that. Like if you want to do this instead, I'm open to it. But we're supposed to do our little margarita paint on the 25th.
Can you see my painting now? Better?
Yeah, I see it. I mean, I can see it before, but
I turn my phone the other way.
There you go. Yeah, you can see it. That's actually like right. Perfect. Yeah.
Have I got the
thinking about putting mine behind me? But the way my tables are set up, it's a little funky.
Okay. So
I'm kind of working from the side. I've got two big 6-foot tables back to back, like right up on one another, like a big space.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. But I could always separate the table, if I need to put it in there.
Okay.
But I need a big workspace because I do so many different things,
Yes,
oh my gosh! Don't even tell me. I don't know if you can hear that. My studio is a she shed, and so it's metal and it's got a tin roof.
And it's raining.
It's starting to rain. Can you hear the raindrops?
Yes, I can. I didn't know what that was.
I'm like, please don't let it rain during a live thing because it's so loud. Oh my God, it's crazy. When it gets to, and another thing that happened to me too earlier, there's a bunch of oak trees above this, and a couple times like the dang acorns would drop, and it scares the bejeebies. Boom! I'm like, oh God.
Hey, you know what? Last night you was telling about Memorial Day. I would like to know some of those facts if you don't care.
Oh yeah, I can go over that again. Yeah, absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah. So Memorial Day, like I said, I went over this last night because I did a little flag heart painting. I did a live thing. You guys can go back and look at that if you want. It was really fun and simple. But I'll go over some of the Memorial Day facts again. Let me get my little cheat sheet out here because I don't remember them by heart. Let me see. Memorial Day. Okay, as I talked about last night, and I did mention in the beginning of the show, is that Memorial Day is really about our veterans and the fallen veterans, ones that have died during war. As I said, it's really more of a somber holiday. It should be because it's a remembrance of people who died. But, of course, people use it as the kickoff for the summer celebration, and they always have their barbecues and whatnot. But it's good to remember what the purpose of Memorial Day is for. Memorial Day, actually, the name before it became Memorial Day, it was originally known as Decoration Day.
Yeah.
And it started kind of like as a tradition after the Civil War.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thought that was kind of interesting too. What did I have that color a little bit? So yeah, after the Civil War, but another kind of interesting tidbit I thought was really cool or fascinating, to tell you the truth, is that it didn't become a federal, which means like for the federal people to have it off, like for days off. It didn't happen until 1971 that it was considered a federal holiday.
Yeah.
1971. That's like late, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. Let me see. I'm just kind of throwing a little bit of stuff in here, making it kind of jazzing this up a little bit, making it a little color. Let me see what else we got. Also, the Civil War. Oh, in 1966, it was basically, they considered the birthplace of Memorial Day in Waterloo, New York, which was kind of considered to be that in 1966. Okay. So, like I said, people have been observing it since since the Civil War area, but like as far as it like being a holiday where you take time off and everything, it wasn't until 1971. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, now let's see what else have I got going on here. Okay, I've got my tiki. I'm gonna wait to do my surfboard and all that. I'm gonna start working on my palm tree too. Now I like it like how you did yours. I like the way Heidi did that. I think it's so cute and simple. Just doing like the little triangles. It's so darn easy.
Yeah.
Make them like that. I'm trying to use a little bit bigger brush though. I need my other brush.
I'm having a trouble with my brushes today. I just cannot find the right one. I've used probably like 10 brushes already looking for a one that's 20 enough.
Well, you know what? I just had that big old paint party of like 19 ladies. So I needed to purchase new brushes. So I've got some really nice, clean, like edge brushes, especially my 3/4 brushes are really nice. So I had to go out and buy like 25 new brushes.
Yeah, I saw those. I'm going to have to get a couple of those.
Yeah, they're nice. I need to find my other brush though. I'm going to get one of these. Here we go. I had one and I don't know where it went. I laid it down somewhere, but anyway. So I think I'm going to use this little guy here for my... I like to use angle brushes too. I don't know about you.
I like to try them all, but I don't know if this canvas is just too small. I usually use a bigger one, but I thought this would be fine, but it just seems like the smaller the canvas, the harder it is to paint.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I actually kind of wish I would have done one a little bit bigger because I like to paint big. And I haven't done a mural in a while, but God, I love doing murals. They're so fun. I've got an idea to do I got a piece of plywood literally sitting underneath me right now that I want to, 2 pieces actually, that I want to use for a mural.
Yeah.
I want to paint it, but the only thing is I know plywood sometimes isn't so great for outside. But I wanted to paint it and put like a really cool mural on it and then put it outside on my outside fence, like my privacy fence out in the property.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah. I've been like, I love sunflowers. Of course, who doesn't? So I've been seeing like some idea for sunflowers.
Yes, me too.
But, I just haven't got around to it. I've been doing all this other stuff. All right. So if anybody who's checking this out on the palm trees, Denita did the same basic thing. We learned how to do a really cool, easy way to do palm trees. It's basically just creating little triangle shapes. You just put the triangle on top of one another. I like it because it's simple and it's effective and it looks pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Lots of different ways to do palm trees. I mean, if you look at an actual palm tree, most of them are not like this. I mean, they're more round but anyway, I just like this because it looks pretty cool. And you typically want to make them look a little bit smaller as you get towards the top.
Yeah, I tried to do that, but I don't know how good I did.
Dee, are you still there? If you are, say hello, darling. Or you just popped in for a second. Maybe she just popped in. Dee's a really fun person, her and her husband. We had a great time on the cruise together.
Oh, wow. That was nice, I bet.
Oh, yeah, it was really great. They were awesome because they bought me drinks all the time on the cruise because I'm not a huge drinker, and I knew that I would not spend no $80 a day on booze. So They were always like, they'd go up to get a drink and they'd buy me an extra drink. And I'm like, cool, man. So they were awesome.
I've just never been on a cruise because I'm afraid to be locked up, like on the, like confined to a room. I guess that's what I mean.
Oh, really? Are you a little claustrophobic?
Yes, I am.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I just don't know how.
Let me put it this way. Can you be in a hotel room?
I can be in a hotel room, yes.
It's the same dang thing, girl.
No, because it's smaller and it's more confined, and you can't,
I'll tell you no. The room we had was like a freaking hotel room. It was not no teeny little room.
Oh, really?
It was nice. I mean, I know why. I didn't see anybody else's rooms. I don't know, Dee, if you're on here. Yeah. Dee, I didn't ever go to you guys' room. I know that I was with Susan, and Susan got the handicap room because she's got an issue with her hip. So was our room bigger than yours, or did you guys have a big room too? Because I never saw anybody else's room, but I mean hers, the one we stayed at, I slept with my friend Susan. Man, we had the hookup. It had a big old walk-in shower and everything, like the hospital type.
Oh, because it was a handicap room?
Maybe. It could be that.
Oh, I could do that. I could get a handicap room because
there you go. You could probably do that. You can request it. I don't think they ask you if you're handicapped.
I'm not handicapped, but I am.
Okay. Yeah, look, Dee commented and said, yes, ours was bigger. So, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, maybe just request the handicap room and you'll be set. You'll be set.
Yeah, we've talked about it a couple times. My daughter and son-in-law has been a couple times, but me and my husband, we talk about it, and I'm just kind of scared to go.
Cool. Well, I don't know. I am such a water freak. I love the water. I mean, anything to do with the water. You say water, and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm there. Especially a boat, I'll get on there. I love it. I love it. So I wish, I always say I got to find somebody with a dang boat because I don't want to own one. Number one, pricey. And then number one, maintenance, and I just don't want to deal with it. I'd love to have somebody that had a boat. So you go out and boat. Robert's family. Okay, now Dee's saying, but ours was still about motel size. Oh yeah, they had the balcony room. Yeah, those are really nice. We didn't have a balcony in ours, but I didn't really care because I just went in there to sleep anyway. I was hardly
right.
But yeah, they had a really nice room too. From what I hear, like I said, I didn't see it. I got brown paint on my thing here. Dee, what are you doing tonight? What you got going on this weekend, girl? Let's see. YouTube is live now on your channel. Oh, cool. I just got a notice that I'm live on YouTube. Oh, you're resting? Okay. You guys doing anything fun this weekend? You just kind of hanging, chilling? I feel so bad. Susan's going through so much craziness right now.
I know. I haven't seen her since that live we did.
Well, she's got a lot of her plate with family and an aunt, and I was just moved into a really beautiful new home with an awesome pool, which I can't wait to go there and hang out with. But anyway, oh my gosh, I just looked up and I saw yours, Denita. It looks great. You know what I like about yours? The coloring of your beach, of your water behind the Tiki. It's got like a little bit lighter tone in there. It's nice. I like that. It kind of highlights the Tiki.
This one here?
Yeah, that's neat. The little area, the water area right behind your Tiki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, I like that. It's a little bit lighter. Like it really pops in the thing. All right, so palm tree. Let me see here. Finish up a little bit here. Let's see, resting. So Dee, you're resting. Are you guys going to hang out anywhere for the weekend? Or are you just going to chill? By the way, Dee, I don't know if you want to do this, but this platform that we're on is called StreamYard, and a person can actually come in and be on screen.
Be like a guest.
With us as a guest. So if you're interested in doing that and actually like being like, hey, I think you can get up to 10 people then I could send you the invite as a guest and you can join in if you want to get on screen. Most people are too intimidated about doing that, but if you choose to do that, let me know and I'll send you the invite. Otherwise, we can just chat this way, which is to me is kind of weird to actually like try to talk to somebody through words, when you're not actually physically chatting with them.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that. Now, let me see. I'll do my little lines for my poetry with the now. So, yeah, the photographs, it was on Kim Talk. Heidi's Texas Art and Soul. She sent like on her personal, you do like a Facebook personal or whatever you do. And, it shows some pictures of her and Pixie. I guess it's her and Pixie, and she said her mother-in-law. They all go, and I'm always thinking, why does Bobby not go? Has he got to work or something?
Yeah, he does go usually.
Oh, does he? Because I didn't see any pictures of him. It's just the girls, but they're hanging out. They're having a blast. I'm like, oh.
Well, he might be with another guy or something somewhere. Drinking a beer, or whatever.
Yeah, true. Or maybe he's taking pictures. Hello.
Yeah, could have been taking the pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny. I mean, she put so much out in the last, few weeks with Stu's promotion and then, the membership thing. I mean, I'd imagine she's got to be burnt.
I'm sure.
She was videoing 2 and 3 times a day. And I'm like, oh my Lord, girl, you're doing it. Okay, now let me get my little palm leaves on here. For this, I'm going to use a little darker green color. Probably do that with a little lighter green.
Did you put blue or green in your tiki hut?
My tiki, I put a little smidge of blue in there. Actually, she used the aqua green that she used, and mine's actually not even totally aqua. It's like Bahama blue.
Oh yeah,
that basic Bahama blue color that's standard. So that's the one I use. I didn't use the green. So let's see. What am I doing here? I'm gonna put my green, and I'll put a little bit of that together. Hey, Robert, what's up, buddy?
Chilling.
Robert just came in to.
Yeah, I noticed Robert was staring at himself last night on camera.
He was what?
Whenever he was on camera with you, he was just like chilling out, looking at himself.
He was exhausted. Yeah, he was exhausted. That poor guy. I mean, he works so hard and he's out in the sun all day. So, he's just wiped.
Yeah, he liked the idea of being on camera, though, didn't he?
I think he's okay with it, really. He's not something he's used to, but I don't know. You don't really mind being on camera, do you, Robert?
No.
You don't really mind it.
So.
He says he's a movie star. Yeah, when he's not tired, he's pretty engaging. He was pretty wiped out. Now, there's a couple ways that you can do your palm leaves, too. Everybody's got a little different take on it. I'm just using my brush here and just doing a lot of little swipe motion. Okay. You working on your reel there, buddy? Fishing? We're going fishing this weekend? Possible? Robert says if I behave, he'll take me fishing.
You better behave then.
I always behave. I don't know why he says I do.
I know you do.
I know I do. I'm a good girl. He's laughing.
I know, I hear him.
What happened? Oh, that's looking good, Denita. That looks nice.
Thank you. Here.
I'll stick a little bit of white in there, too. Little bit of white in there. He's making fun of our southern accents.
I know. My husband does that to me all the time. And I'm like, you're from Arkansas. That's no different, honey.
Exactly. Arkansas?
Yes.
Right. I mean, Robert's from the South. He's from South Florida.
Way south, right?
Florida's South, so what? What? What's the big deal?
You can't get any souther than that.
Just because you were born in another country.
Yeah, he's got that Mexican slang.
He does. Yeah, he's got that little accent too. Yeah.
That's how I sound when I try to speak Spanish. I sound like
Okay.
I slang. I got that Spanglish.
Spanglish. Yeah. Well, I don't even really. I know about a handful of words. I don't even try.
Oh my gosh, I used to be pretty fluent in it, but it's been so long since.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
I used to manage a Chinese restaurant,
Uh huh.
and there was a lot of Hispanics that lived around there, and they loved those buffet bars.
Yeah, his family does too. But Robert, believe it or not, does not like Chinese food. He
Oh
will not
wow,
eat Chinese food. He thinks it stinks. I love it, of course.
it might stink, but it tastes good.
Yep. Yeah.
It's gonna kill you.
Huh?
It's gonna kill you.
It's
Well,
not gonna.
all that sugar and carbs you eat is going to kill you, bud. All right. Let's see if that palms is looking all right. All right. There's a little bit, maybe add a little more something to it. Fill that in a little bit more up there. So, how late does your hubby work?
Well, he was already home. He was here from 2 to 6, but he had to go back tonight and make sure inventory's good. But he'll be back. He'll be gone like a couple of hours. He just left when I got on here.
Your hubby. Now, Denita, let me see. Dee says, ask him what town y'all lived in. Ask who? Ask Robert? Is that what you're saying, Dee? Ask him what town he lived in?
Houston, Texas. Houston.
Well, yeah, he actually, Houston, which is, see, I forgot, he used to live in Texas.
Where at?
From Texas.
I know, that's basically where he's from, so I don't know what he's talking about, like, us. He's always saying, you white people and you Southerns. And, what are you talking about?
Where did he live at? Ask him if he knows where Texarkana is.
You know where Texarkana is?
Who?
Texarkana.
Who's that?
Obviously not.
Texarkana, Texas.
Texarkana, Texas.
It's right beside Arkansas. It's Texarkana, Arkansas, and Texarkana, Texas.
They're together. They're like,
Nope.
Okay. Well, we have 4 states here, like right on the border. It's Texarkana, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Texas and Oklahoma.
right.
Mm.
That's pretty cool.
So it's right where 4 borders come together. 4 states.
Not good. I'll holler.
What's the matter?
No, just gonna say some more.
Okay.
It's kind of frustrating.
And Dee was saying what town y'all lived in. Okay, well, I don't know if she's talking about like in Texas or South
I
Carolina.
live in Texas.
Yeah,
North side.
north side of Texas.
Crips.
Oh Lord.
I'm joking.
He's just messing with you.
Is he one of those gangster boys?
Yes.
He thinks he's a gangster.
I used to.
He used to be a gangster. Yeah, he used to be. Oh,
But I was never in the game.
he was never in a gang. He
Good. No good for you.
yeah, just kind of like aspired to want to be with him.
Kim doesn't like the way I dress.
She does like it, or she don't.
I'm all right with the way you dress. It's just you sling your pants down too
No,
low.
I'm talking about
Oh, he wears his
Oh,
pants
man.
down to his knees.
No, not that. Oh, hell no. I would not tolerate. No, it's not that bad. He just kind of like, baggy drawers.
Oh yeah.
I can't stand them that let their booties hang out. Oh my
No, my booty will
goodness.
be hanging out.
No, I know that. I said I can't stand that. That's awful.
Talk about the down.
No, but he's talking about he wears this little thing on his head. It's funny. It actually started with COVID. They have like the gaiters. The gaiters you wear like for a mask.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That goes all the way around your neck.
Right. Yeah. Well, he likes to wear those. He likes to put it on his head and wear it like a little bandana thing. I'm like,
I got you. I know. Yeah.
You think you're like a little gangster dude or something? He just laughs. It's funny. There goes the rain again. You can't hear that, right?
It sounds like popcorn.
Yeah. Great. All the things I need. Be doing live video with all this popcorn noise. Y'all making popcorn, guys. Anybody want to come over for popcorn?
Popcorn and movie.
popcorn and painting. Oh, the little college town. Let me see. Oh, the one you forgot. Yeah, dang it. Thank you, Dee. I totally forgot. Okay, let me think about it. Georgia. Dude, Man, I wish I would have looked up while he was in here. He left already, D. The little college town that we were in Texas, and in Georgia. Shit. Now I can't think of it. Damn, it was so cool. It was a fun little town. All right, maybe he'll come back in. I could always call him and ask him. If you want to. If you really want to know, D, let me know. I'll call him and ask him. He just went back into the house. All right, I guess that palm tree will do.
Is this come out there to give you a hard time?
Nah, like I said, he's trying to. He found us, or somebody gave him this really cool pin reel, fishing reel.
Uh-huh.
And I actually love to fish. I really do. I'm not saying I'm the best at it, but I just like getting out there. I've actually caught more fish than him sometimes. But anyway, yeah. So he found this really good pin reel somewhere or something like that. So he's trying to fix it because it was all beat up. So he's oiling it, taking it apart and trying to put it back together. College town in Georgia. It starts with an A. It's right on the tip of my tongue, D.
Alpharetta?
No, what's it called? It's outside of Atlanta.
It's not Alpharetta, is it?
No. I'm pretty sure it starts with an A. All right. Now I'm going to work on it.
I'm sure I probably know it. I used to live in Atlanta. I used to live in all that area.
I lived in Atlanta when I was a kid, like super young. Super young.
Oh, this is like a few years ago, maybe 8 to 10 years ago.
Okay. Let's see who we got on here. Now it's racking. That's going to drive me crazy until I fill it up. Listen, Rain.
The popcorn.
I'm telling you, if it gets too loud, let me know. I'll turn the volume down if it's very annoying.
No, it's okay.
God
It
dang
just adds to the fun.
The one thing I always said, it hardly ever rains at night in
But
Florida.
when you guys are on a live.
Yeah. I'm like, please don't ever let it rain when I'm doing a live. Because there is no insulation in this. You know, it's just a tin roof. There's no insulation in the roof. So, it's just straight tin on tin. All right. I got to think of some clever things to put on my sign. Anybody got any ideas? It's funny when Heidi was doing this with the group, I was actually giving her some ideas of what to put on there.
And now that it's your turn, you can't think of nothing?
Yeah, I can, but anybody wants to see if you got any
Suggest
ideas.
some stuff, yeah.
Yeah, like somebody else to kind of give me a couple ideas what to write on my sign.
What else do I need to do to my tiki hut?
Do what?
What else do I need to do to the tiki hut?
Hold up. I got to turn my volume up. I can't hear you because of the rain. What'd you say now?
What else do I need to do to the tiki hut?
What else you need to do to it? I think it looks pretty darn good the way it is, honestly. It looks great. The thing kind of cool about creating these little signs, it's kind of neat because they need to be like really old looking, so they're very, very rough. Didn't have to be anything. I think I'm just going to put 3 on
look
one.
as woodsy and leafy. Like, I'm not trying to do anything very fine. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm just going to put
I'm trying
3
to
on
make it look like woods and bark and all that. Like old sticks and stuff.
Right. Bear in mind, though, that the sticks are in front of your back pole. So if you do any shading on it, you need to make sure that your shading is going to be on your back pole, that you don't go over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? It looks like it's behind it. Yeah, there you go.
I got you.
It's actually kind of cool to do that. Gives a little bit more dimension. All right, so I'll let that dry. Figure out what I'm going to write on there. I think I need to make them a little bit bigger. That's going to be hard to write in that little space. I might get my paint pen for this one.
That's what I was thinking too.
I've got a paint marker. Okay. D, you got any ideas what I should write on my sign? You still there? Beach Bum Way. I don't know. I don't want to do that. That's kind of common. Maybe something will come to me before I actually do it. All right. I'll leave that like that. Got a little bit of pencil lining here where I tried to did it before.
Did you use green for your palm branches?
What was that, darling?
Did you use green for your palm branches?
I did. I used kind of a dark gray. I used this, it's actually just like a forest green. See? Can you see it? Oh, you got your camera down. Keep forgetting you got your camera down. I can't see. But yeah, I use like a darker green. All right, so that's done. That part's done.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah. Can you see? I'm actually holding it up to the camera now if you want to look.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I saw you.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Thank
All
you.
right, so I got that. And then, let me do I got to do the margarita. No ideas what to do on my sign? Now, how about like margarita time? I don't know, something about margarita.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
And yeah, I know Dee loves her margaritas. That's why I'm saying that.
Oh, okay.
But since you see there's like a cute little margarita there, which I am going to draw. I am going to put the margarita on there. Definitely going to put the margarita. I'm going to draw it. That's probably a little too big. On my sign, I had to do one of these. Like I said, I was doing a brewery. There was a brewery. Oh, there is a brewery here in town that I was trying to get them to do a paint party. And the girl's like, I want you to do something that's got like a beer theme to it. And I'm like, okay.
I thought you had it already made.
I did the image and everything for them. And then I've been waiting on them to get back with me. And we had a date set and everything. And she was all ready to go for it. And then her stupid boss, who the owner of the brewery, is like, no, I don't think we're going to do this. We got too many things going on. We got canvases that are going to be on the tables. And I'm like, really? So... But I put my time and effort into doing
exactly.
that.
I know.
I'm like, that was a lesson learned.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that again. If somebody wants something specialized, I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry. You're going to have to pick something that I already have, or
exactly.
or pay me $25 or something for my little bit of time, something. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I'm not going to put out like that again. All right, so I'm just going to do my little margarita glass. Use a little bit of like a lime green. Happy hour. Okay. Happy hour. I got 3. It's happy hour now, or maybe like Kim's happy hour, or
Kim and Robert.
Robert doesn't drink.
No, I mean just for a name on the sign.
Oh, a name. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He doesn't drink. I've never heard of a Hispanic that don't drink.
Isn't that weird? Because most of his family are huge drinkers.
I know. Most
big
of
drinkers.
Hispanic people I know is huge drinkers.
He does not touch alcohol. You don't even like the taste of it. It's weird. And I'm not a huge drinker, but I like a couple beers here and there and all that. He hates beer. He thinks it's nasty.
Wow.
I know. Isn't that crazy? I tell you what, we get around his family. Woohoo! Look out. They like to drink.
He don't drink around his family either?
No. I mean, in the 4 years I've known him, I think I've known him to have maybe 3 or 4 drinks altogether. And that's only because, he was feeling like his family was sort of like, come on, have a drink,
Yeah.
All right, so I have a beer. He doesn't like it. He does not like alcohol. I mean, when he was younger, he said he drank and stuff, and he got in fights and things. So, but
Oh
he
yeah.
said he doesn't even really care to have the alcohol. He doesn't like it.
Well, good. Lesson learned, huh?
Absolutely.
You don't know how lucky you are for that.
Well, yeah, my family, they're all pretty, I mean, they like to drink now, and they're, I've been,
I mean, just to have Hispanic man that doesn't drink, that's like a miracle.
no,
I'm not even kidding. I know.
no, believe me, I know. I know. I mean, I don't have anything against it, I've got some,
I know a lot of Hispanic people, and I've been to Mexico and several
yeah, me
times,
too.
and
Yeah,
it's just crazy the way they love to drink.
yep. I used to live out in the West Coast for many, many years. And of course, yeah, well, you're right on the border there, yeah, too. I never went to Mexico from Texas, though. I always went to Mexico from Arizona and Nevada, and actually California, too.
When I was in Georgia, that's when we went to Mexico a few times, but a couple times we just drove straight through.
Oh, wow.
Just to have the road,
Yeah, we're thinking about. Well, Robert's really missing it. I mean, he hasn't been back since he's a kid, but he's got family over there.
Oh
He
wow.
keeps talking about how he wants to go live in Mexico. I'm like, I might have a second place there, but I'm not going to live there.
Yeah, that's something I could never do.
Yeah, I tell you what. I took a trip to Cabo once, and that was a lot of fun, by the way. And at that time, I'm like, oh, I want to move here because it's very Americanized over there.
Oh yeah.
But even still, there's things about living in a different country that I was reading from reading a blog or something from a lady who actually does that. And she was talking about like the ins and outs that you don't think about, from your trash to different things.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit different.
The water.
Water, yeah, quality. Some of the things you give up.
Some of the things we take for granted, they just don't have.
Correct.
But they do have the best food, though.
Oh, hell yeah, they do. You got some good grubbing. Try to get that little lime in there, maybe.
Do you think my plum tree lines are long enough, or do you think they need to go longer?
I think that's good because you usually, your fronds hang down.
Right. Hang down. Okay.
Yeah, I think they look good. It's kind of fun to freehand paint like this. I rarely ever do this way. I usually have a guide or something, like you said, a tracer or something like that. So it's kind of, that's way too, I don't know that.
I didn't see how you did the front.
What's that, darling?
I didn't see how you did the how do you say the front?
Well, I just use my, an angle brush will work really cool on that too if you want to, but I use my larger brush, my 3/4, and I just kind of use the edge and just kind of swatched it down like that. I know Heidi does it a little bit differently.
What angle do you use though?
Huh?
What angle?
I mean, if you want to use like an angle brush, I don't know if you can see.
Did you do them all, painted them all downward?
Yeah, just kind of did a little swipe, like a swoopy motion down.
Okay, I got you.
Swoop, swoop, swoop. They're all right. I mean, they could probably be a little bit better, but they're all right. They're all right. Okay, let's see what I got here. What is the name of that stinking town? I'm still trying to think of it. I'm still trying to think of the name of that town. That's too dark. Right? A little long cam, it looks good. Just wouldn't mess with my line. My line was looking good. Now I went and messed with it and made it up. All right. Like that. Okay, surfboard time. Still don't know what to put on my sign. Tell me what to put on my sign. So, Dee, are you still into wanting to do the big margarita class that we talked about before? Because if you want to do that, guy, like I said, I'm gonna start promoting it. It's not till the 25th, but the Viva Margarita, Denita.
What?
The Viva Margarita.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dee was wanting to do that, and so I wanted to make sure she still wants to do that because I've got it on my schedule, and we need to start planning on trying to get that promoted. Get some other people. Oh, you still does. Okay, cool. Like I said, it's really cool. That's a big one, and like I said, you'll be able to paint it up really cool any color you want. The background, I did a beach background, sort of like this on mine. I like a sunset. And I thought what would be really cool, Dee, as well, is if I could give you either a printout or you could look around yourself to find some really cool, like a stencil that you could do some sort of lettering on it, like tequila. Well, it's not tequila sunrise, but Viva Margarita, something really cool like I've got a couple little margarita sayings I found Pinterest. If you want, I'll shoot those to you, and you can. We can do those. Like you can throw that on there. You can either print it out and like trace it on yourself, or freehand it. If you got good some skills with your writing, or you can find a really cool stencil that says something about margaritas or a beach or something like that, and throw that on there too. Just kind of be thinking about it, planning it out a little bit before we do it.
Does she want to do a paint party, or she just wants to do it?
Yeah, no. I'm hoping I can get. I mean, if you want to pop on and paint with us, that'd be awesome too. I'm trying to hopefully get a few other people. It's going to be a Zoom class, so yeah, we're going to do it on Zoom. So I'm really hoping I can get some other interest of some other people to do it with us. I mean, I'll do it with just Dee if she wants, but I'm hoping to get some other people to join in too. Here we go with the popcorn again.
I hear it.
Hopefully we won't be serving popcorn on Dee's paint night. All right. I'm going to go and put a little bit more. Be quiet, rain. Surfboard time. Surf. I can't wait to do my surf. Dee, did you see this? I got these. I think you saw these. The little surfboards. Hello, camera. Yeah, I got these today. So I'm going to paint one up. I know you were kind of interested in doing that too. Maybe we can wait until Susan calms down a little bit, and I can take all these over and get some of the girls together, and we can paint those. That'll be fun. If that doesn't happen, I can always send you one in the mail, and we can paint them together. They're going to be pretty cool. I'm going to try to probably, if I don't have anything going on this weekend, I might paint one this weekend or on Monday. Let's see.
How many did you get?
Huh?
How many did you get in order?
10. It's kind of like that's how you order 10 to a pack.
Yeah, no, we don't have oceans or beaches or anything like that over here, so I don't know if it would really go good here.
Yeah. I'm out. I mean, right now, that's like my mind is. I told Robert, I said, listen, I know you're working. I know you want to like to work. I said, but we got to get a beach time in this weekend. I want to go to the beach. Dang it.
How far are you from the beach?
30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Daytona's 30 minutes from here.
Well, I'll be down there soon to visit.
Well, I said, if you ever want to come visit, you're more than welcome. I love doing people.
Fun.
We got a really nice yard and a thing. The thing about it is where we're at, we don't know too many people, to tell you the truth. We're kind of new to the area.
Yeah, I know.
I just don't know too many people, so I'm not. like socializing much around here, you know. And it'd be nice. I'm about like cookouts and people.
Yeah,
and,
me too. I know. Yeah.
I love that. I love socializing. But
How does that the green look on that?
it looks great from what. Yeah, online. I mean, it looks really good on camera. Yep.
I'm gonna put some other colors in there, but I just want to get.
Yeah. You know what I would do though is look
What?
at the picture. I mean, I would probably make them sag a little bit more, like bring a few of the like right on your ends, kind of bring your ends down a little bit.
Okay, on more. Okay, I got you.
Pointy.
Yeah.
So it looks a little bit more like they're sagging. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Other than that, it looks great.
Like that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, bring them down. Okay, let's see.
I was
Surfboard.
gonna get that with the brown, but I'll just do it with the green and then the brown.
Yeah, just kind of basically the palm fronds hang lower than the actual like limb part or whatever that it's attached to because they're long and wispy sort of things. So they just kind of hang
Okay.
down.
Thank you.
You like that word or that sound?
Yeah. No, I don't actually. Sounds weird. Sounds gross.
Okay, no more. No más. That's one of my Spanish terms. No más.
No, yeah.
Yes. You think of being with him for 4 years, I would learn a little bit of Spanish, but I guess I'm just not motivated to learn it because if I really
he
wasn't.
speaks everything in English. You don't really. I mean, it's not necessary,
Yeah, true that. I mean, he speaks fluent and he can write it and everything and read it, but he rarely ever speaks it unless he gets around his family or his friends. Some of his friends. He speaks English all the time. I kept saying I need him to teach me, but I just never really. If I really wanted to learn, like I said, he would teach me.
Yeah.
He'd talk a few words here and there, but
Well, just some places you're at. I mean, like I was working at his Chinese restaurant, and most of the people there spoke Spanish, so I just learned it. I got a book and I got a program online.
So the Asian people spoke Spanish.
Yeah, the Asian people too, because they had a lot of friends. We had a lot of people there that worked that was Hispanic as well. Is that better? On the tree.
There you go. Yeah, fuller. Looks good. Fuller, very full. Yep. All right, I'm gonna paint my surfboard in now.
Now add more colors.
I can't.
What color are palm
Every time
fronds?
I look up to look at the comments, I see D. I think of that trying to think of that name of that town. I'm gonna have to call Robert because I want to know the name of that town.
What color are palm fronds?
Huh?
What color are palm?
They're actually like I just put. Well, they're. How do I say? I mean, they can have a little brown in them because sometimes they turn brown on the tree. So I put a little brown, little dark green and brown in there. And then, that's pretty much it.
A little white.
But you can see, I mean, with, the whimsical thing, I throw a little bit of white in there. I mean, I noticed, Heidi's has a little bit of white in there. She always adds white to stuff, which makes it look really cute.
Makes it pop.
Yep, it does. This surfboard looks so cool. Had you ever tried to surf?
No, I've never been around the ocean that much.
I tried it a few times a few years back. Probably, I'm 60, so probably in my 50s I tried it. I was a lot more agile 10 years ago than I am a little bit now.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
Because my back.
I'm very flexible. I may, but I don't think I'll do any good at it.
Well, it's pretty difficult. I mean, it's not easy. Like I said, I was pretty athletic, and it's hard to stand up, man. And I love the water. Anything to do with the water.
Yeah.
But it's not an easy task. My grandson, my step. How would I say it? How is it? No, my ex-son.
Oh, you did your. I knew something was wrong. You did your painting like this, right?
Huh?
Side to side.
I did my, yeah, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, you did yours lengthwise. It's
I
okay.
knew something was wrong. Yeah, that's what's wrong.
It still looks good, though.
I mean, it's
I thought
questions,
you
but
purposely
yeah,
doing
I
that
don't
for
know
a
why I did
reason.
that.
I thought you were doing that for a reason.
No, I just did. I just got. Anyways, I wasn't
You
thinking this.
got carried away in what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a nice clean line on this surfboard and it keeps going up. Yeah, does it look okay? I guess that's good. You know, I was thinking about designing my surfboard a different way from the original picture, but I actually like the colors. I like this coral color.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd just stick with the same basic thing she did. Now, the little wooden surfboards, those are going to be a blast. I'm trying to figure out something really cool to put on there.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you can customize them with people's names. Oh, there's a moth flying around there.
Yeah, she even gave us a template for the long surfboard, you know, if you wanted to cut your own.
I know the big long ones. Exactly. You know, the price of wood is absolutely out of the roof right now.
I haven't bought it in a while because I had some stocked up. I haven't.
Oh my Lord, it's crazy expensive.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Did you see my little porch leaner that I did the other day?
Which
I
one?
just, I'll show it to you. Actually, it's in the background here in my camera. Here, look up. See this little guy? I'll show it to you. The problem, I ordered the stencils from Essential Stencils.
Uh-huh.
Can you see it? Are you looking?
I'm looking. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I see. Oh, I've got the sunflower one, too.
There we go. So it's welcome. But the thing is, I got this board. I got a 16-inch board at Lowe's. And I mean, 16-foot board, not inch. And I cut it down. Well, I cut it in fourths because I thought the darn thing was $20 for one board.
Oh.
And yeah, I know. So I cut it in half.
If you were selling those, you could sell them and sell one piece and make your money back.
Right. Well, actually, like I said, I bought on Essential Stencils. They had the alphabet stencils.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I bought the whole alphabet instead of buying the one that said welcome by itself. So I thought I had it. But the thing about it is I didn't realize they're that big. So I barely had room to put the welcome on there. I could have spaced them a little bit closer. I mean, it turned out okay. It's kind of cute, little butterfly, little bees and stuff. But the back of it, I'm going to put mermaids on the back. I've got a friend who's a total mermaid freak, and I think she's going to love the mermaid. So I've got this idea to do these really simple, like little mermaids. And I'm going to put, I think, seize the day, like SEAS.
Oh, yeah, that'll be nice.
CEA, not SES.
Right.
CEA. Yeah, seize the day. So yeah, anyway, those are kind of fun. I love working with those. And I'm hoping that I can get some interesting people wanting to do those as well because they're really cool. And they're like all the rage now, all these little porch leaners.
Yeah, I've got a couple on my front porch. Well, I painted both sides of the one that I had, so it's like a two-sided one.
I really don't have a porch per se.
Well, I don't either. I have like a 2x2 porch.
Yeah.
But it is covered, but I've got 2 rocking chairs out there from Cracker Barrel.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of room out there, but I need some place to sit. Oh, I like that tree from afar. Look, can you see what it looks like?
Oh, that looks good with the white like that. I love it. Oh, it really pops nicely. I like that. Man, it makes me want to put more white in my thatched roof now.
Yeah, I think that looks good.
Huh. All right, let's see. What else we doing here? Get a little bit more. A little drop of some white here. What time is it? We're not doing too bad. I mean, we're still under 2 hours, really. That's not too bad.
Oh, what time is it?
At 8:40. My time, it's 8:44.
So we've been on for an hour and 40.
Hour and 45 minutes. That's not too bad, really. You know, we're being pretty casual about it, too. You know, we're not rushing things. So it's a pretty fast little paint, really. It's so cute, too.
Well, we could have been a lot faster if we were trying, but.
Yeah, well, like I said, we're just being casual about it. We're not even like rushing or anything.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. Since I've been trying to do this like more for business, I've been purposely making myself paint faster.
Yeah, hurry up and do it.
Yeah, because I can see, you know, like with myself, like how quickly I can do it. And you know, so I can kind of gauge what it's going to be like for somebody else to paint it that's not
Yeah.
familiar with painting. So mostly with the bigger images, I can get in about an hour. Pretty good. But this is a Friday night vacation time, and I don't feel like rushing nothing. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, I got to put my little grassy grasses in. Let my surfboard dry for a minute. Take a little bit of my greens here. Throw some grass in there.
Are you use the same green that's in your bronze, or you can use a
Probably,
different?
yeah, I'll probably use the same dark green, but maybe throw a little bit of that aqua in with it or something too. My little beachy, what do you call it? Bahama. What's it called? Bahama blue.
Bahama. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see where we got here.
Okay. Now, what color was your board?
What was that, darling?
Your board is peachy.
Oh, it's coral. I mean, obviously you can do any freaking color you want on a
Yeah, I think
surfboard.
I'm gonna do it purple.
This is coral. I like coral.
Okay.
And like I said, I was thinking about doing something because I like to always make something a little bit different than what it is from the original.
Yeah,
but I
I mean,
love the color so well. I'm like, I really like that color. So I just went with it and stayed with it. And I love aqua.
oh, I do too.
I always said my favorite colors forever have been chartreuse and burnt orange.
Oh, I love chartreuse and burnt orange. I love any kind of orange, really, but
Yeah, I love
it's not like
orange.
a favorite, but I do love it.
But I must definitely put aqua on the list now, because it's been such a prominent color these days. I can, I mean, let's see something. Years ago, okay, I went to school in LA. I got a degree in fashion merchandising, like back in my 30s. And I learned a little bit about colors and how, like how sometimes you will notice that everything in like our, how do I want to say this? Everything that's in our, the consumer level.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, like things run in color schemes.
Right.
Like color, like you'll see the same color clothes. Like there'll be certain colors that'll be out, like in certain like fabrics and like houseware items. Like things you see, like whatever. But there'll be like color schemes, especially in fashion. Okay, especially
right, and they all usually end up matching at the end.
Correct. Now, what that is there is actually a color society. Believe it or not.
Color every year, so everybody knows what color to use.
You know this. Yes, they do. They determine what colors are going to be the colors for the year. Yep. They sure do. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Shut up, Robert. Oh, you're here. D. Now I can answer the question. Robert, I cannot. I'm racking my brain. What is that little town that we stayed in Georgia after Hurricane Michael?
LaGrange.
LaGrange. Why did I think it was
LaGrange?
LaGrange, Georgia. D, are you still there? Why did I think it was an A? I don't know.
Yeah, I think she's still here. Somebody's with us.
Okay, cool. LaGrange, Georgia. That's it. All right, now mystery solved. All right. Cool. Yeah, it's a cool little town. You've never been there.
No, I've never really been there, but I mean, I know where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of Atlanta.
Right. Just this small little college town, very artsy. Not as artsy as the land where I'm at now. This place is actually rocking. It's pretty cool.
Oh, really?
A cool little fun artsy town. I lived outside of Asheville, North Carolina.
Uh-huh.
That place is like really, but it's very granola-y, like a lot
now,
of.
what do you mean by that?
A lot of hippie types,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hippie people. And all that
I would
stuff.
fit right in with that.
But yeah, they're like really out there sometimes.
Well, maybe I wouldn't then.
So I do smoke pot.
Yeah, a lot of them do. A lot of them
Yeah,
are
I'm
so
sure they do. That's how the hippies were. That's how back in the day. That's
yeah,
what they did.
That's going organic.
that's going
Yeah,
on.
love, peace, and happiness. You know.
That's all it was. If the world was like that, it'd be okay.
Yeah. Be not as many issues in the world today.
Yeah, actually, I don't have a problem with that at all. Really, I'm glad that it's finally legal. To tell you the truth, because
Well, it's not here in my state.
oh, it's not. Texas has that either.
Nope.
No, I mean it medicinally, not in, it's not legal law. It medicinally it is, but not like recreationally.
Yeah.
It'll get there eventually. And I'm not even I don't care for it that much. I mean, a few times I've tried it, it kind of helps me sleep, but other than that, I mean, I don't.
I
Sometimes
know
I
it makes people hungry.
don't need that. I certainly don't need to be eating.
I've heard that, anyways.
Mhm.
What are you on about, Mr. Munchie over there?
Gives you the munchies.
No, true
Are you gonna
confessions.
leave?
True
Are you
confessions on live internet.
Are you gonna leave your surfboard one color?
No, I'm just kind of waiting for it to dry.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm gonna get some really cool surfboard ideas, but on this one, I don't know. I just really like the look of that one is, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it.
Yeah, I need to dry mine. I'm gonna put a little peachy on this or coral, whatever color it is. This is just a little bit too dark.
All right, let's see. Little hibiscus. I'm gonna put a little bit. You think, babes, it look okay upside down?
Yeah.
This has been a fun one to paint.
Pennies for women.
Painting is not for women. Men paint too, right?
I was men
Yep.
Men paint too.
Get with it, Robert.
Men are just sissies. They're
Grab
too
your
afraid.
brush.
Yep, grab your brush. You're just too sissy. You're too afraid to paint. What
I'm
it
gonna grab the broom and sweep.
is.
Paint.
Well, yeah, with all the stuff you
What
got.
did he say? I couldn't hear him. What did he say?
He says he's gonna grab the broom and sweep.
Oh, okay. That ain't gonna do good now.
All right, so let's
Type of
see.
wash. Why me?
Why you what?
No, look how far I got it now.
Oh, that's pretty. You did a nice job.
I gotta take it all apart. Why? Because salt water,
Salt water kills everything.
when it stays in the water for a long period of time,
So somebody neglected that, right? They
No.
didn't take care of it.
this pole got snatched off a pier,
Oh wow.
a dog or something. It was
Okay.
found in the water. Another fisherman.
Oh, it was found in the water. Okay.
When you reel your line in, yeah, I got something. Boom, you grab it. That's another line. You pull a line, and you got a fishing rod on the other side.
Okay.
Yep. This is gonna be my fishing pool. No, it's gonna be your fishing pool.
Mine.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice. I'm gonna fix it really nice.
That's cool. So you think you'll have it ready for this weekend?
If you don't bother me, yes.
Brian. Well, I might bother you a little
Well,
bit.
tell him you're gonna bother him then.
I like to bother him. I like bothering him a lot.
It's them honeydews.
Yeah.
Honeydews, that's right. You got
I
your
don't like
list.
'em. I don't like them.
He like him.
At first, she said, "You know anything about honeydews?" I said, "Yeah, they're like cantaloupes. They're like green." What those are the other honeydews? I don't know. Honeydew is, man.
Honeydew that.
I don't like that.
I try not to bother him too much, honestly. I mean, I have in the past, but lately he just does it on his own. I mean, he works so darn hard. I feel guilty having him do anything.
That's how I'm with my husband. I hate to ask him to do anything when he gets home. He works like 60 hours a week.
That's crazy.
So I know he's a GM, but still, he still works the butt off while he's there.
Right?
Because if he don't, nobody else will.
I know.
They follow the leader. Y'all have a Cracker Barrel there?
There is one in Daytona.
We got a Cracker Barrel. We got a Mexican barrel. We got a Chinese barrel. We got all kind of barrels.
Now my husband works for Cracker Barrel. That's why I was asking.
Oh yes. Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. Good old country food.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good. Let me tell you. It is good. I haven't been to one in a while, but yeah. They also have you ever been to a Cheddar's or heard of Cheddar's?
Yes. We've got them over here, but they're not my favorite.
Oh, really? I like the one. I've only been to the one in Lakeland. Have you been to the one in Lakeland, Dee? Are you still there? I think it's pretty good. I thought it's good. Susan and I have gone there a few times, and we've been. I haven't been to
show
Lakeland.
myself, but I don't have to Nathan. Give me one more what I got.
That, no. Huh?
How far does Susan live from you?
What's that, darling? A Lakeland is.
No, Susan. How far does she live from you?
Yeah, she lives in Lakeland, and it's about a 2.5 hour ride.
Oh, okay.
Not bad. And actually, I took the train. We have a train station in our town.
Oh, okay.
I've taken the train over there, which was really, really cool to do. I've never been on a train before until then.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that was neat. I only did it one time.
Yeah.
But and the way I look at it, I mean, it was $50 to take the train over there.
Oh, wow. That's not bad.
I know. And it was like, to me, driving back and forth to spend all that
was
money.
worth it.
Yeah. And that's round trip.
I'd rather pay somebody $50 to take me there and back than having to drive it.
Absolutely. And like I said, that was round trip. That wasn't just.
Yeah, that's a great deal.
I know. So that's why I did it. And I just wanted the experience of it. But yeah, I did that for her birthday last year. All right, now I'm going to do the little hibiscus. And I remember how she did those. I just kind of do like a little bit of a, let's see, you do like that. It was a little bit big. I messed that up. I did. Not like that. Let's take that off.
Yellow. What color did you do your margarita with?
Yellow green, like a limey sort of. This one's actually called citron green. The yellow green. I don't like my hibiscus. I gotta change my hibiscus. I used too big of a brush of starters. Alright. We got somebody else on there too. We got 5 now. You better make yourself known there, whoever you are, the 5th person that just joined us. Maybe they've been on a while.
Honestly, one person on.
The mystery voyeur. The mystery watcher. So yeah, if you are just tuning in and you're not familiar with who I am or who Denita is, I am.
We are the crafting couple.
We're the crafting couple. This is a new thing for us. I am Kim Hostetter, crafting.
And I'm Denita Atkinson with the Buttercup Creations.
There you go. There you go. I'm actually looking up in the camera. You're still doing your thing.
Oh, I'm still down. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we're doing this co-painting thing and we're having a lot of fun with it. So if you're joining me on either Facebook or my YouTube channel, Crafting with Kim, I really appreciate if you would give us a little love and give some comments, some likes, YouTube, give a subscription, and share the love. What'd you say?
Sprinkle us around to your friends.
Sprinkle us around to your friends. I guess the SHARE word is not allowed for some reason on Facebook, but I didn't seem to have a problem on YouTube. But yeah, we're broadcasting on Facebook and YouTube live. So yeah, either way you want to find us, that'd be great. Really appreciate you guys doing that and helping us out and sharing with everybody else so that we can get on and do some more of these fun things together. All right, back down to my surfboard.
We'd appreciate it.
What's that?
I said we'd appreciate it.
Appreciate it very much so. I have to change her name to the some sort of Southern name. Southern girl.
The Bobbsey twins.
Popsy. All right, now let's see.
How does that look with a little bit of citron green in the trees?
Yeah, I like that too. It looks really good. Like it makes it pop nicely.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but I don't know.
Honestly, I don't particularly like my palm leaves. They're okay. I like the wispiness of them. I don't care for the color.
Oh, I do too. I think you did a great job. I mean, look at mine.
I mean, the wispy's okay, but this I'm making it pop a little bit or something. Hold on, I got to do a little bit.
I think yours is perfect.
Okay, thanks.
I'm just doing mine the way I don't know what to do with. I'm just doing what I can do right now. I've never done this kind of tree before.
Right. Hear that, folks? She said she's never painted a palm tree before. So if she's never painted a palm tree and you've never painted a palm tree, you can paint a palm tree. Everybody can paint a palm tree.
I've never did a tiki hut.
There you go.
Surfboard.
I don't think I've ever painted a tiki hut either, actually. Okay, anyway, I guess so far from what I can see, let me go up and look at everybody that I can see right now. There is showing 5 that are on. So far, it's just D's still there on. They're all from Facebook. I haven't seen anybody from YouTube yet.
Well, hello, everybody.
I'm not expecting much from YouTube at this point because I have an old YouTube
Oh, I
channel.
should have shared it to you should have shared it to my YouTube.
Oh,
that would have been great. You should have shared it to my YouTube from your page. Yeah,
I don't know if I can do that. You'd have to do it on your end. You'd have to take the link and put it on because I don't think I can share more than because it's under my name, like my account.
Yeah, I would have to do what though?
I think you just have to take the link that I sent you
and put it on my page
and put it on there and share it that way. And I don't know if you can make it go live. I don't know. I'm not that technically skilled to know that.
Neither am I, honey.
Share on somebody else's page. All right. So, all right, now I got to try to do these little hibiscus guys. It's basically like a curve and a curve. I want a little teeny brush for that. Let me try this again since I messed up last time. Where's it from? Did you ever hear about the girl? I don't remember her name. They actually made a movie about her. The one that lost her arm by a shark.
Yes, I saw that.
I don't know her name. She was young when that happened too. I think she was like 13 or 14.
This doesn't look right here, does it?
What you got?
Where's it at? Right here.
Hold it up a little bit more to the camera.
The green there at the bottom of the tree.
Oh no, yeah, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It looks like if you look at, like I said, you don't go to the beach much, but there are there's palms, like sago palms, and what was the other type of palm it's called? I forget what they're called, that grow around like palm trees like that. So yeah, and they're really big and bushy. So that's totally fine.
Cool.
Yeah, that girl that lost her arm, I don't know, man. That would be hard for me to get back in the water after that.
Yeah, I know. And she keeps.
From what I gather, I mean, she just still surfs.
Yeah, she just keeps on going.
I'm passing that. I mean, I'm not scared of the water. I have a what you call a respect for the ocean.
Water, yeah.
Yeah, when I was younger, I mean, I was actually a lifeguard and I was
Yeah.
on the swim team. I mean, swimming is my thing. Like I actually went swimming at the gym at the Y today for exercise. I'm trying to get my butt back in shape. And I think that'll help my back. But yeah, anyway, I'm not doing these little guys right. Anyway, and I used to be like, a little bit more fearless when it come to the ocean. Like, yeah. But with undertows and things like that, like I'm not as scared of the creatures in there.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't bother me. I just have a more respect for the actual like strength of the water.
Right, I gotcha.
Because, people getting killed and things like that and get pulled under there. And I've been in it, even though I'm a pretty strong swimmer. It's like, it can take you too.
Yeah, you never know.
It can take you. So.
What else am I missing on here?
What you got?
The words? Oh, and I need to do a flower or two.
Bring it into the camera a little bit more. You got your surfboard doing. Looks like you got everything except for, did you write on your sign yet?
Not yet. Can you see
I haven't either. There you go. Yeah. Hey, that looks really cute. Oh my gosh, they look so cute. I love this little image. I do. I would love to do like a paint party with this. I would just love to see everybody just.
Oh, this would be fun now. That would be fun.
Fun paint party? It really would. Especially after doing this and seeing how fun it is.
Yeah, I would love it.
Maybe after I do this, I'll throw this one up and see if I can get anybody interested in doing it. I sent out an email to my ladies at the paint group I had the other night, but I don't know if any of them, I don't think anybody really did it.
That's supposed to be repeated? I mean, are you supposed to get it again?
I don't know. They just said that they'd let me know when, like she said, yeah, the lady that's like head of the committee, she said, yeah, it was great. It was awesome. And we want you back down the road, but they didn't say when.
Oh, okay.
There's no.
Well, I know if you could get a place like that going where they wanted to do it all the time, because
that's what I'm hoping for. We love to get a once a month kind of thing. Yeah, absolutely. All right. I don't know why I couldn't create those on my own, but I'm going to have to do it this way. So there's one thing that I always wanted to, that I'm kicking myself when I lived in Panama City that I never did.
Hold on, I can't hear you.
Oh.
What were you saying, Kim?
I was saying, when I lived in Panama City, there was one thing that I wish that I would have done, and I never did it. And I was going to do it for Robert's birthday one year. Everybody kept saying, yeah. So anyway, they have this this thing where they'll take you out, and you can jet ski out to this little island, and it's like a dolphin area. And you can hang out and get out of the jet ski and like swim with the dolphins in the wild. Mm-hmm. I'm like so wanted to do that. I mean, I would love to just take a trip just to do that, honestly. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I had the opportunity to do it then, and I didn't do it. I'm kind of hurt.
That'll teach you. What did you put your name? What did you put on your sign?
I still don't know. I'm trying to think.
Oh, I thought you put some stuff on there.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. I put Bahama Mama.
There you go.
Beach hut. Let me see. Island margaritas or island drinks. I'm just making up something. Sip one fast.
Yeah, that's something to think about. What am I going to put on there? I had a zillion ideas the other day, and now I can't think. My brain's not.
Okay, I got Bahama Mama, Island Margaritas, Beach Hut, and wait, I don't know. What did Heidi put on hers?
Actually, one of them was my suggestions. I think she put suns out, buns out. But oh, I'm going to get my paint pen too. I think it would be easier with the paint pen.
Suns out.
Is no, I can't get mine. Mine's freaking hiding away somewhere. Not going to move all my crap. Beach Bum Way, I think, was one of them. And
I just put surfing on the last one.
Yeah. Oh, Surf's Up. Maybe I'll do Surf's Up on mine. Yeah, I'll do Surf's Up on mine. Surf's Up. I think I'll do Relax. Maybe just Relax.
Oh, that's good. You know, I had to put margaritas on mine because, margaritas. I was looking for those Oh, I should have put pina colada. We went to Jamaica, and oh my gosh, the drinks there are to die for.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they don't taste like they got a lot of alcohol in them. They just, the flavor is so good. Tastes so tropical.
Got all that fruity goodness.
The coconut flavors.
I think I want to put on the last one. I figure out what I'm going to do with that one. I think this one messed up a little bit. And beach Oh, I should have put Salt Life.
Salt Life.
Yeah, that's a company, like a. A lot of people have stickers around here that say that, but it's like a beach wear clothing line, and I believe they do other things too. But it's a pretty popular line of merchandise. It's called Salt Life. I just put Beach Life. Yeah, something is kind of creative. And this music really, I keep saying about the music, but it just makes such a difference. I'm telling you. Having the music, oh my goodness. To me, it does. It just makes everything flow a little bit nicer. I swear to God, she's got a green line going across there. I think I'm pretty much done. The one thing I find, I was talking about therapeutic with painting, is the one thing I find too, like we were talking about, that you know how you get on a subject matter that you probably, you know, like sometimes you get a little TMI, like people start talking about things, you know, about their life or their personal things, you know, like you get, everybody starts like relaxing and start revealing things about their.
Yeah, I'm definitely not that way. I always am on guard when I'm online.
Physical, like a, what do you call it, like a therapy session. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like they're just relaxed and they just start talking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's funny.
All right. I guess I'm pretty much going to leave it alone at this point. Kind of hold it up. You know, it's funny when it's laying down, sometimes you can't get a good perspective on it, but when you stand it up, it looks a little bit better. All right. So that's not too bad.
Looks good.
Water perspective's a little bit different than hers, but I think overall it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good for a first time quickie. I don't know about the green. She put a little green in hers. I don't think I want green in mine.
In the what?
In her thatched roof and the roof, the tiki top roof. All right. So what we got here? Camera straight. I've been cooking this whole time. Let me get my camera angles here. Okay. Let me see. What's going on? What do you guys think? Pretty good? I think it's not bad. It's not bad.
Pretty good.
Yeah. And you know what? Even, like I said, even with yours being vertical like that, it's still managed to make it work. I mean, it's good. It's cool. And I kind of like the way you've created the surfboard, kind of like cut it off like that. It looks neat.
Yeah, like it's over here, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's nice. Yeah. I love this little image. I really do.
Yeah, I could do this again a couple times. I like this one.
Yeah. Like
But I don't
love to do this.
This area.
Oh, because now, of course, Western things, are they popular there? You know, like boots and hats and.
I don't know. I haven't noticed that actually. I think the state of Texas that's a popular one.
Yeah.
You know, just the state, but I'm not sure about anything else. I just had to check that out.
I have a really kind of when I used to do my stepping stones, I have a kind of a cute boot image that's like a boot and a hat together that if you ever had a need for that, I could share that with you. I got two. I mean, I know these are like simple and everybody's got birdhouses, but I couldn't resist. I've been wanting to paint a birdhouse. So I got this little guy at the Dollar Tree today.
Where's it at?
The little birdhouse.
Yeah, I mean, you're showing it yet or not?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, you're not looking at the camera, but I've got it.
I am. I'm under here. I'm looking at here. I see it now. Yeah, I got one just like it.
Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna paint it up real cute. But I saw this really cute idea on Pinterest. I was thinking of like they used like a spindle leg from an old piece of furniture and set it on top of that.
Oh yeah, and you know what? I just stopped out on the side of the road the other day while I was in Georgia and got two spindles off a bed somebody had thrown away. The top, the top two, the corners or whatever, they're spindles.
Right.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah, so that was kind of a cool idea, but I'm trying to think, little something like that, something really funky and cute to put it on, and then paint the birdhouse,
You
and
could even get something like at Lowe's or something like a candlestick.
yeah,
Wood.
I'll probably go to the thrift store. Hey, I might even
Yeah,
have.
or
I
be a
just
great
thought about
place.
it. I've got something. I think it's ceramic, but I think I might have something tall looking like that, vase
Yeah.
that I could stick it on and paint it up real cute. But mm, I almost thought about having a margarita while I did this, but I
Oh,
got to thinking that if I was to do that, I probably would not get through the paint.
you probably wouldn't finish.
I would have, but I would have been like a
Just
little bit
taking
more.
you a while, huh?
Yeah, I just would have been a little bit more like loose in my talking. So
A
it's
little
cool.
bit friendlier.
A little bit more friendly. I'm pretty darn friendly now.
No, I mean, like
Yeah,
sweeter or whatever. I don't know what you call it, but
Oh yeah, definitely.
flirty or whatever.
Oh yeah, I'm very flirty when I drink.
Yeah.
I'm not as bad as I used to be. When I was younger, I was like super flirty. I'm
Yeah, me too.
a little older and wiser now.
People always tell me I'm so flirty. I'm like, that's just my personality. I'm not flirty at all.
Yeah, you're just friendly and
I'm
happy.
friendly.
Yeah.
I still got to go in there and iron my husband's clothes for tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, I can't stand the iron.
Well, I'm not. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I would never expect him to do it. But he's done it. He used to be in the military and he had to do it every day. He said, I
Right.
do it. And sometimes if I fall asleep on the sofa, he'll just get up and do it while I'm asleep. I'm like, why did you do that? I want to do that. I don't want you to have to do it after you just got home all day working all day.
Really? Yeah.
He said, it's fine, babe. I've did it for years. There's no sense in that's silly. I'm like, well, I don't feel like you should have to do anything when you get home for yourself, like that.
Absolutely.
When I sit here all day long and just piddle.
Mm. That's right. I feel guilty too. Like I said, it's only been a couple of weeks since I've not worked steady,
Yeah.
I mean, there's been periods of time, like I said, Hurricane Michael, I didn't work for almost 4 months. And Robert worked every single day. Like, he doesn't have a problem with it at all.
Yeah, my don't either. I'm like, some days I say, babe, I'm sorry I didn't get the laundry done today. He'll say, what are you sorry for? You only do what you want to do. You don't have to do anything on my count.
Wow.
Like, yeah, but I don't feel right if I sit here all day and do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the same way. I'm not the princess that likes to sit around.
But some days I just don't feel good because of my back, but I still feel guilty,
Devices somebody looks like they just tried to come on. I said some devices are disconnected. I'm sitting here looking at the SteamYard, seeing what's up. I still see 5 people. Oh, it actually tells me. Hello, Kim. Oh, look down here. I got Denise Merrill, John Bobat
Denise
Jr.
Merle, Merrel.
Is that on your side?
Yeah, that's my ex-sister-in-law, but we're still saying
Cool.
sister-in-law.
Now it says there's 5. I don't know if they're still on, but and Sierra.
Says one person is on right now.
Okay. Oh, I see that. That's the people that actually commented or.
You see the people up top where it shows a number?
Yeah, it's just one. I guess one eyeball. Yeah, that's just one person. Yeah. So, but the people that actually did at least peek and show were Denise, John Bobat Jr. Is that somebody you know?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think so, but
Sierra Cunningham.
I've got 3,000 people on my page, and then I shared it on my other page too. So I've got 5,000 and 3,000, so 8,000 people, and I don't know them all.
Oh, I don't either. Robert keeps thinking I know all the people. He goes, well, how did you become friends with them? I say, I really don't know.
It's called, what's it called? Networking.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, I never friended all those people, like said, yeah.
I know when I started opening my business, I was reaching out to people to be friends with, because I was getting people friend requests that I didn't even know because I just wanted to get the exposure,
Mm-hmm.
And oh, I know what I did. Erased these because there was a white background on here. So I was going to do.
Yeah, I noticed it's like, where did your lettering go? I ended up doing mine with a little liner brush, and it did pretty wet. It wasn't that hard.
I just can't find one decent brush here that's really small that I can do it with.
I like paint markers. I'm going to be doing that flame mug thing for Father's Day. Show people how to use them for a little idea to use those paint markers for painting on glass. So I've got, instead of doing like traditional wine glasses like everybody does, which I think are cool too, but I chose a mug, like
oh yeah, that's cool.
Actually, it was Robert's idea. It can't get the credit on that one. And then so I thought, well, that's more like a masculine thing in a sense. So I came up with a little flame idea to put on there for Father's Day. So, ouch, pulling my hair out. So yeah, this gives me a chance to kind of look around and see. Next time, maybe we'll get another guest to join in, get more painters. Like a group paint. Painting list. Okay. The white actually looks really good in there. Thinking about, I said, after seeing all the white you got, the white looks good. You know, it makes it pop really nicely.
Yeah, you got a lot of white in yours too, though.
A little bit more white.
Closer to my board than you are.
Yeah. It's like seeing how much white. See, I don't have as much white in my insurance, but I like the white. The white really makes it stick out really nicely. I wonder if I should put a little bit more white in my palm fronds. I think I'll do a little bit more. It looks good. Okay. A little bit more. How does that look? A little bit better? Yeah, okay, helps a little bit. Yeah, it does look better from a distance when you have a little bit going on. Actually, now it says it's been on for 2 hours and 27 minutes.
Oh. Yeah.
2.5 hours.
So it must be, what time is it then?
It's 9:30 my time, so it's 8:30 your time?
Okay, yeah. I thought about outlining mine too, but I decided not to. But it looks cool. Well,
I like outlining.
Some of this flour.
Yeah, that looks good outlined. Yep, I'm pretty much done. You want to hold them up together and kind of like just compare? I'm not compare, but just see the difference, a little bit difference. Ah, camera, why is camera? My camera, straighten my camera out, Kim. Straighten the camera out. There we go. Can't see the whole thing. Hold up, I gotta get my camera down. There we go. All right, same painting, a little different take, but they both look really cool. I like the way you outlined your surfboard.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing that. I got to put some more white on top of that black. Not too much black, but
Yeah, it looks good though. All right. All right. Well, I totally enjoyed this. So I totally enjoyed this, and I think we need to definitely do this.
you can hear me.
I can hear you.
I'll see y'all next time. Thank you, Kim, for inviting me.
Yeah. Crafting with Kim and Buttercup Creation.
That's right. Creations on YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest,
Yep.
Instagram.
Both of us.
I
Yep.
will talk to you later. Thank you. See you next time.
Bye. Love you guys.
Good night.
Have a nice evening.